welcome to both sides of the bump. This is Adam. A little bit of a rant today, to be honest. That's my puppy. Yeah, me and Sara, 9.5, closer to 10 weeks pregnant at the moment. We had our midwife's appointment and we're waiting for a date scan. It's going to be due in two and a half weeks, something like that. At that point, we'll be telling friends and family the good news. That's not the rant, by the way. Obviously, me and Sara, we're living in an apartment about 40 minutes away from family. Sara's really keen to kind of get back closer to home when the baby's here, because obviously she wants to be around family, close friends, and to kind of share that time and experience with them, which I completely understand. I'm behind and I want to try and make that happen for her. I'm 23, coming up to 24, Sara's 25. We've got the problem at the moment of the fact that I'm self-employed. So here in the UK that kind of creates issues in terms of getting a mortgage. So if we were to declare Sara being pregnant, get a 2-3 bed house, they would know that Sara's going on to maternity leave, about £500 a month. They'd look at my income, which is enough to sustain a mortgage, but because I pay myself and I'm self-employed, they don't see that as a reliable source of income, which is going to create problems for us. So currently stuck in a little bit of a rut, just working through the options at the moment. There are a few schemes in the UK, like shared ownership, which basically means you can buy a house, but you can own anywhere between 25 to 75% of it. So if you owned 50%, you'd have a mortgage for 50% of the value, and then you, in theory, rent the other 50% back. It's not ideal, especially when you can afford to buy the whole house. In terms of monthly affordability, we've got a deposit together and bits like that, but if it's the only way we can do it, that's what we're going to have to look at. Yeah, so my concern is that in, I don't know, 6-7 months time, baby's here. I think the most sensible thing to do is to carry on staying here for the next 6 to 12 months, for the first year of the baby being here, get some more money behind us, and then see where it kind of takes us. But my gut feeling is that Sara won't be happy, so it's kind of my job. I take it as my responsibility to try and make sure that she gets closer to home. We work it out. You've got to balance things like this with affordability. You don't want to push yourself to the limits. That's the trap that so many people get themselves into, where just because the bank says you can afford to do this, it might mean you've got 50 quid in your bank at the end of the month. That's not the kind of lifestyle that I want. I want to be able to have like a little nest egg put aside for a rainy day, especially when you've got a baby. I think it's really important to have some form of cash behind you, and not overextend yourself. I don't want to be one of these people that kind of gets a mortgage up to the hilt, finance up to the hilt, debt up to the hilt, and just work every single day of your life just to pay back what you already own. It seems like a bad trap. Got that from Rich Dad Poor Dad, in case any of you guys are interested in kind of building wealth and bits like that for yourself. Have a look at Rich Dad Poor Dad by Guy Kawasaki, I think his name is. Great book, teaches you about assets and liabilities, and I won't bore you with it now, but if you have any interest in kind of building wealth over the future, have a look at that book. A little bit of a boring video today, sorry guys, I'm feeling a bit stressed with it all. I'm trying not to take it out on the camera, and probably just going to take my puppy for a walk now. He's down by my feet. I will pick him up in a sec, but if I pick him up once he goes nuts. I would definitely, as soon as you find out you're pregnant, and if there's any chance that you want to move, start looking at it straight away. There are different options like getting a guarantor or joint mortgages with family, friends or whatever. But yeah, we've got to look into it. I'm going to keep updating this because I think it's really important. Just the amount of stress it's put me through over the last 4 weeks. If we kind of work it out, I think it'd be really helpful to let you guys know what we did, how we did it, so you can do it too. So let me just introduce you to Junior. This is Junior. This is my little puppy. He's 15 weeks old. He's a beagle. He is good as gold. He's been really good so far. Look at the camera, Junior. Junior. See, beautiful big eyes. But yeah, 15, 16 weeks old, keeps me company during the day, as I work from home most of the time, and I'm now starting to take him out of the van. I do jack of all trades to get the business off the floor. But yeah, in terms of the business, I may as well just chuck something in there because it is kind of both sides, and I'm finding that knowing the baby's on the way is making me more motivated. I'm doing an insanity workout challenge at the moment to get myself feeling fit and healthy. The business was very slow for the first 3 months, but that was expected. Had a record sales on one of my products last week, after increasing the price by 10%. not to bore you people out there that don't care about business, but this is the businessy side of things. Increase the price by 10%, increase my Google AdWords, reduce my Google AdWords click by 10%, and it seems to be a nice balance. I'm actually turning profit on the products now, whereas before Google AdWords were costing me too much money. I spent like £250 on Google AdWords last week, but I still turned a profit, which is positive. Had one of my websites, which is kind of it's kind of too broad. Without getting into detail, I'm not here to pitch my business or get extra business from it. What I've decided to do, it's basically websites for tradesmen, and I was trying to do every single tradesman. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to specialise in one particular trade area and build that up for 6 months, and then see where that takes me, see if the actual model works. If the model works for 6 months, then yeah, I'm happy to roll it out to every other trade out there. It'll let me find out, basically fail quickly. That's my idea. If it's not going to work, find out cheap, find out quickly, and then move on to something better. I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Yes, it's been a bit boring, I'm sorry. A bit stressed, a bit annoyed. It's just lingering over my head at the moment that we need to sort this house out. Because hey, the truth of the matter is when we first moved into this apartment, we got broken into. And the fact is it's a 2-bed apartment, and the baby's room would be that room that got broken into, and that's Sara's biggest holdback. She wouldn't be able to relax. Obviously I'd get like security cameras and teach him to be a crazy attack dog. But yeah, it's a difficult one. Ow, they attack me. But yeah, guys, I'll leave you with it. Sorry for boring you. If you want to kind of find out more about how we're getting on, or you found any of this interesting, chuck it in the comments, and I will keep you updated with the house and bits. But yeah, until then, stay happy and healthy in everything you do. I hope you are doing something you enjoy, and if you're not, start doing it now. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye bye.